I'd like to now introduce the Vice President of the Havasu Freedom Foundation and past Commandant of the Marine Corps League, Russ Muscari. Russ?
No, pause, I haven't done anything yet. Gentlemen, Detachment 757 Color Guard, present colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Canton Field of Blue dresses from left to right and is inverted and draped as a pall on a casket or a veteran who has served our country in uniform. In the Armed Forces of the United States, at the ceremony of retreat, the flag is lowered, folded in a triangle fold, and kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored dead. The next morning, it is brought out and at the ceremony of reveille, run aloft as a symbol of our belief in the resurrection of the body. The fourth fold represents our weaker nature, for as American citizens trusting in God, It is to him we turn in times of peace, as well as in times of war, for his divine guidance. The fifth bowl is a tribute to our country, for in the words of Stephen Decatur, our country, in dealing with other countries, may she always be right, but is still our country, right or wrong. The 13th fold is accomplished when the flag is completely folded. The stars are uppermost, reminding us of our national motto, "In God we trust."
But we've been adding special sections along the way. We've had Blue and Gold Star families. We've added Navajo Code Talkers. We've added first responders. We've added healthcare workers. We've added a huge section for the Havasu Pioneers. How many Havasu Pioneers are here today? You see some Havasu Pioneers. Those are folks that got here before 1974, when there was pretty much nothing here in town. So we celebrate the pioneers. In this next section, we've got the Havasu Car Club. So you'll hear more about that coming up, where we actually installed sections in the walkway honoring the motorheads in town, all the folks that keep this town going. We also added a small section, which we just started. We thought we might have enough bricks to spell out the word freedom along the walkway. We actually did spell out USA in one of the original sections, but we wanted to spell out the word freedom. But it turns out we only had enough bricks of a certain type to spell out F-R-E-E. So for next year, we're going to add the D-O-M. And if you want to be part of freedom, be among the next 50 bricks, 8x8 size bricks, and we'll add you and we'll complete that word freedom in the walkway. So done for next year. And by the way, the Havasu Freedom Foundation has always been an all-volunteer group. We've got a board of directors. We do most of the work. 100% of what we do is volunteer work. 100% of our net proceeds from all the bricks, after we pay for the brick expenses, goes to two organizations, the London Bridge Rotary Club and the Marine Corps League Detachment 757. And all those funds are used to support local charities, scholarships, veterans programs, etc. So we want to say thanks to the Marine Corps League for partnering up for us, and acknowledge to everybody here that you donated a brick. Some of your money is truly helping others. So thank you very much. A real special thank you to the Lake Havasu City Public Works Department, who do the meticulous work of actually setting those bricks in the ground. We stand around with our clipboards and tell them what to do. We feel like big bosses. They do all the hard work. They meticulously measure out the walkway and get all the bricks laid in where they're supposed to be. We get it about 99% right. Now, if your brick is not where you wanted it to be, don't shout it out. Send us a message or come to us later, and we'll see what we can do. Not every brick can be moved. Some of those earlier bricks have been cemented in place, but we get it about 99% right. And we're all volunteers, so there's nobody to fire over this. But in the Public Works Department, we had Ted Lemacki, who runs that department for us. We had Michael Altman and Adam and Jordan, and Andrew was here a little earlier ago, and Mark. Those guys came down 4 straight days last week and laid the bricks down. Good weather, bad weather, windy, not windy. We were down there laying bricks in the walkway, so I want to give a special thanks to those folks. All right, I'd also like now to introduce the leader of our city, a person who has supported this program since the first day and helped us lay those first bricks in the walkway. That's when he was running the London Bridge Resort. Uncle Buzz, I believe. Our Mayor, Cal Sheehy. Thank you, Mayor.
Lake Havasu City, I'm so glad to be with you this morning. Before I start my prepared remarks, though, I would like to introduce a few of my colleagues that are also elected. We have Councilmember David Diaz. Thank you for joining us this morning. And then we also have the president of the WAVE, JTED, Sarah Hall, is with us this morning as well. Thank you, Sarah, for being with us. Again, thank you for joining us today as we gather to celebrate and honor the remarkable individuals and groups whose contributions have shaped our community and our nation over many years. In years past, as Gary mentioned, we focused on honoring our veterans, first responders, healthcare workers, educators, and the pioneering spirit of Havasu's very first residents. This year, we're paying special tribute to a variety of different items. The card clubs of Lake Havasu City. We have lots and lots and lots of gearheads that live in Lake Havasu City, love Lake Havasu City, and contribute to the quality of life we have in Lake Havasu City. Then there's also some special family memorials, the McCullough family, the Smiley family, the Randall family, and others. We also are paying special tribute to the Treatch and the Twyman families as well, and the Havasu Heat, in honor of the memory of the fallen fire recruit Cody Treatch in just this past year. So we're so glad to have all of the representatives from those families here with us today that we can honor. Today we're under the iconic, world-famous London Bridge nestled along the Havasu Memorial Walkway. A walkway that stands as a symbol of freedom, resilience, and unwavering community spirit that binds us all together in Lake Havasu City. This walkway, a collaborative effort between the Havasu Freedom Foundation, the Marine Corps League Detachment 757, and Lake Havasu City, stands as a lasting tribute to those who have made a profound impact on our lives and on our history. As we stand here today, we are not only reflecting on the past, but we're also looking forward to the future. The Havasu Memorial Walkway invites each of us to get on the path, to honor the sacrifices made before us, and to commit ourselves to carry on a call to action of being kind and serving others to ensure that their legacies live on. I would like to express my gratitude to the Havasu Freedom Foundation, the Marine Corps League Detachment 757, and our dedicated city crews, and everyone who has supported this important and meaningful project. Your contributions are a testament to the strength and unity of our community. It's a privilege to stand with you today as we honor these remarkable individuals from all walks of life that are represented on this walkway. And I look forward to continuing this beautiful tradition for many years to come. And as Gary had mentioned, as the walkway continues to go, we are going to eventually intersect with the second bridge which started this whole legacy in just a few years from today. Again, thank you for being here and enjoy your morning.
Every time I hear about some of these stories on the walkway, it adds reverence and a true meaning to the walkway. Of course, the walkway has some fun and happy events, but it also has some real memories in the walkway. I also now want to take a moment to mention the Smiley family. They're sitting in front here. It's a very special situation. Very sadly, Rosenda Smiley was killed by a drunk driver last year. She was 14 years old, pedestrian. And it was a very sad story, and I had a chance to talk and communicate with the Smiley family. Met them this morning. I want to thank you for coming into town. And I'd like to take a moment to read a paragraph for Rose. Rosenda Elizabeth Smiley, known as Rose, was miraculously born on December 5th, 2009. Her life was stolen by a drunk driver on May 25th, 2024. As tragic and horrific as her ending is, those who love and cherish her deeply choose to focus on the 5,285 days we were blessed to have her on this earth. She believed in fairness and justice to both animals and people. She was intelligent, spirited, sweet, funny, beautiful, and witty with a sharp tongue. In the short time she was here, she impacted so many lives and continues to do so as her father fights to reform drunk driving legislation in California, hoping to reduce the number of lives lost to this preventable crime. Rose is missed beyond words and loved beyond measure, forever in our hearts. And I wish I had a chance to have met her. She sounds like a wonderful young lady. If you would please take a moment, stand up, and Folks, give them a special round of applause. When we laid Rose's brick in the walkway, we actually surrounded it with 2 blank bricks so it would stand out and be forever special. Thank you very much. We also have another very special presentation, another unfortunate situation, tragic actually. We have the family of Cody Treatch, and we have a special presentation to make, and I'd like to invite up now the Lake Havasu City Fire Chief Pete Palafis and the Desert Hills Fire Chief Steve Budd, and with Kylie Treatch, the widow of Cody Treatch. For those that don't know, the Treatch family, the Twyman family, Rick Twyman family and Treatch family sitting up front here. Rick is the founder and head coach and family's legacy of the Havasu Heat baseball team.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you to the Twyman family for making the journey here. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Steve Budd. I'm the operations chief for the Hills Fire. This is Pete Palafis, the Lake Havasu City Fire Chief. I do also sit on the board of the Treatch Foundation as well. I'm going to let Tyler speak with some more information. Okay?
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to share our story. My husband Cody and I met in 2018 when he came to Kansas to play for the Wellington Heat, but you know as the Havasu Heat. From the very beginning, Cody was different. He had this rare, unwavering kindness, a heart that put others before himself, and a spirit that made everyone around him feel valued. He was determined, full of life, and carried an energy that could light up any room. We got engaged in 2022 and married in January 2024, and life felt like a dream. We bought our first house. We found out we were expecting our baby boy in April, and we both had our dream careers lined up. And every day we just kept saying 2024 was our year. Every hope, every goal, every dream that we had were coming true. But on August 13th of 2024, everything changed. Cody was rushed to the hospital after suffering a heat-related injury just 2 days into the firefighting academy. For 9 days we held on to hope. We prayed, we fought, and we believed in a miracle. But on August 23rd, I had to do the impossible and say goodbye to my husband, my best friend, and the father of our unborn child. I was 19 weeks pregnant at the time. Cody was just more than the love of my life. He was the kind of man who would give the shirt off his back, the last dollar in his pocket, and every ounce of strength if it meant saving someone. He never hesitated to put others first, and it was that selflessness that led him to becoming a firefighter, because protecting and serving others was simply just who he was. He had a bigger heart than words can ever describe, and losing him left a void in us all. His parents lost a son who made him proud every single day. His sister lost the baby brother that she adored, and our son Hunter will never get to meet the incredible father who would have moved mountains for him. And I lost the person who made every day feel like home. This greatest nightmare is now our lives, but even in its darkness, I refuse to let Cody's story end here. And that's why I will be starting the nonprofit Cody Strong Foundation, not only to honor my husband and leave a legacy for our son, but to raise awareness of the dangers of heat-related injuries. Too many people don't realize how fast heat injuries can happen, and they are preventable. It doesn't matter if you're from Arizona. He was from Arizona. He had been outside his entire life. Knowing that there will be a remembrance piece of Cody in my hometown means everything to me. Cody lived selflessly. He loved deeply, and he gave everything he had for everyone else. Now, through his legacy, we will do the same. Thank you.
Smiley, on behalf of the Lancaster Community Foundation for recommending this small donation.
Smiley, thank you very much.
So, I've got two remarkable students here. They took time out of scrolling TikTok dances to think about civics, think about the big ideas that we have in America. They are the winners of the essay contest. They come with a $500 scholarship. These fun.
Following the ratification of the U.S. Constitution, the Electoral College unanimously elected George Washington our nation's first president. As George Washington said in his memorable address, the preservation of the sacred fire of liberty and the destiny of the Republican model of government are justly considered as deeply
The ratification of the Bill of Rights in 1791 secured our essential freedoms, solidifying citizens' rights and limiting government power. The bill is our government's solemn promise to be guided, upheld, or dismantled by the people it represents. Thank you.